Testing, testing. Sound on. Alright, it is 7 o'clock. Welcome everybody. There is no one watching at the moment, but today I have returned. I am not the same person as I used to be, in ways. Today will be the mark of a return of a channel that no one gave a shit about, except for the guys of PS4 content, which I have not played in a good while, even though it shows on this PS5 that I have. I haven't really been playing too much stuff on my PlayStation 5. So, my name is Nick My name is Nick Von Roar, and welcome back. And we are going to be doing a whole entire playthrough of the original Destroy All Humans. Now, let's get started. Shit. Let's go. So, the story of this game. My father bought it a long time ago, back in the PS2 days. This is loud as shit. This was a big deal for a lot of reasons. This game is amazing. And I've chosen to do the original, even though the re-release of the remastered version of the original came out a few years ago. There's also the remake of Destroy Humans 2, which is my preferred way of playing the original Destroy Humans 2. But I like to play this version of the original because, I mean, first of all, stuff like this, I mean, this is like number one reason why. To be honest with y'all, this is the best feel for the series that should have went on after this game. Now, Destroy Humans 2 is great in its own merit. They nailed it in that respect. But this had the old sci-fi feel, and that just kind of disappeared after this game. I'm a huge fan of this game. I always will be. And personally, to be honest with you, I am glad to be back to playing this again, even though it's been like only like a year since I've played the original. I haven't played the remake in like a year and a half, maybe 2 years almost at this point. I love the remake. I thought it's brilliant. But like I said, for old time's sake, it's Halloween almost. This is the original. It's spookier. The sci-fi feel. Everything about it's just better. Welcome to the chat. So, as I was saying, I'm glad to be back to playing this, again, for the millionth time. This is not going to be a 100% run. It's almost impossible to do within a short amount of time, because of how stupid the layout of the probes are. But we'll get to that when we get to it. But, let's go ahead and get this started. To be exact, the last time I played this was back in June of last year. So, let's go. Time for cutscene. And I'll be quiet for this.
Hello, friends. Have you ever gazed up into the night sky and wondered at the possibility of life on other planets? What marvelous beings might exist out there, hands extended in friendship, awaiting the moment when we humans take our first tentative steps into space? What tales will be told of that glorious day when we are first contacted by our brothers from beyond the stars?
Now, I'm a person a lot.
All systems go, General.
This will always be
4.
the best era of gaming.
Come on, baby, show us what you got.
The PS2 era,
What the hell?
classic time,
2.
back when originality was
What
still
in
a
the blue
thing.
blazes is that?
1.
I mean, it's still a thing nowadays, it's just not as big. But, I figured I'll just talk over this part because it's not too much dialogue. So anyway, funny alien crash. But, I'm not great at talking, I'm sorry, but this was just a great time, and I play a lot of games over and over. This is one of them, and it never kills me to go back to it, no matter what. Legit, one of the best opening animations, one of the best opening cutscenes to a video game, in my opinion. Especially this next scene, which I'll be quiet for.
Incompetent fool. I should never have sent you.
What's shaking, Pox? You look a little, what's the word? Constipated.
Let's just
I hope
say
the dialogue
turn
and
out to be less of an evolutionary
stuff
dead
able to be
end
heard,
than
because
your
I don't know what the
predecessor.
settings are on this.
But the DNA patterns in our cloning banks are becoming more and more degraded with each new clone.
That's bad, right?
Only if we want to retain our immortality through cloning. Of course it's bad! I sent Crypto-136 in search of a planet we visited many eons ago. A planet seeded with pure Furon DNA. But I lost contact.
Let me get this straight. You sent me, him, Crypto-136, to a hostile planet, and he's disappeared. Maybe captured, maybe even being tortured as we speak.
Well, I wouldn't jump to any conclusion.
I bet you wouldn't. Let me tell you something, Pox. You're a smart cookie. But there's a time for thought, and there's a time for action. And this is one of those times.
Which?
The second one.
Perhaps you're right, 137.
Course I'm right. You kidding me? A cryptosporidium captured by a bunch of monkeys? We gotta go in. We gotta crack some craniums. We gotta rescue me. Him, he's gotta rescue me. I mean, I gotta... Brains, man, when do I get to blow things up?
Patience, Crypto, patience. I take your point. Prepare the mothership.
That's what I'm talking about. So, what's the name of this crummy planet?
Our destination. The planet Earth.
You know, I just have realized something. I'm talking to myself. I opened my chat on my phone, because if anybody wants to come back and ever watch this, I doubt anybody will, but, I mean, this is a test just to get back into the swing of things, and I actually know what I'm doing for the most part. Good old Richard Ortiz, as the voice of Orthopox. Always an amazing voice actor. I hope Destroy Humans 3 gets talked about, the series is. But anyway. We are going to enter the first mission, which is Destination Earth, at the Turnip Seed Farm. Let's go. Still, one of my opinions on the best screens in the screens I've ever seen in my life. A little bit of background. This game was made by Pandemic Games, which was an Australian gaming company. And they made many great games. They are well known for Destroy Humans and the original Star Wars Battlefront series. That series, I never got into. So the modern Star Wars Battlefront that everybody plays, you can thank Pandemic Games for, because they were the original founders of Battlefront. And this game is heavily
Orthobox to
inspired by the
Cryptosporidium
game
137. Come in, Cryptosporidium.
whichever came first.
Crypto here. How's the view from the safety of the mothership?
Very
funny.
funny. Let's just say
Let's
I'm
say
glad I'm up here and you're down there.
Loathsome
Loathsome little
little
planet.
planet.
Now,
Now,
Crypto,
Crypto,
to ensure this
invasion
invasion runs
runs
smoothly,
smoothly, I
it is
can't speak.
imperative we identify the dominant life
Life
forms
forms
on
of
this
this
world.
planet.
Those
Those
lactating
lactating
bovoids are
bovoids
likely
good
candidates.
Surely you don't mean those foul-smelling
smelling
gas bags beyond the
fence.
fence?
Yes,
Yes, I believe I do.
But they're covered in nipples.
Now, Cryptosporidium.
You
I
may
know
look
the
and aim by
words
physically
for
manipulating the
everything.
right analog stick. You can move
So here's the
about
cool
the
thing
area
about this
using the
game.
left analog stick.
Pox, shut up for a minute. I know how to play the game, and I'm sure everybody here, the one person that's not just me, well, just me, knows how this game works. Anyway, what's cool about the PS4 and PS5, they have PS2 games, you can stream them, and you know, I can stream like the PS1 games and the PS2 games that I put on here with the new PS Plus. I am not paying $80, and I hope PlayStation does hear this, because that's ridiculous. I mean, Xbox, is not doing that. PlayStation is doing it, for whatever reason. Same with, Nintendo's doing the same thing. And it's just kind of ridiculous in my opinion. Anyway, I want to start collecting a few of these probes. The few I know where exactly they are, that are not too far away. Just because it will help me later, because I will get all the upgrades. The upgrades, they are helpful, and it's just better to get them all. That's my true 100% of this game. I will never get the probes in the original. I'll get them in the remake. The remake is actually a lot easier to get stuff, despite it not having a guide like Destroy Humans 2 does. The original Destroy Humans will always hold a place in my heart, no matter what, and it's a game that I say everybody should go play at least once, or watch a playthrough. There's not many playthroughs. I know Jacksepticeye played it, so that's the only, modern relevant YouTuber that actually has played something like this. I would fucking love if Markiplier played it though, because he's a, it's Markiplier. So, people like that need to play stuff like this. He also, speaking of Mark, he needs to play Resident Evil 4 Remake, because Resident Evil 4 Remake is amazing. But, overall, this game, I love it. I've said this 50 times. I've said this a million times to be exact, but it'll never get old. And the dialogue will never age. It's based around the 50s or 60s, whichever. 50s, yeah, 50s. This is back when fucking Mr. Ed and Three Stooges are about. The Three Stooges are around since the 30s and 20s, but it's around that era. Gunsmoke, all this stuff, sci-fi shit. Roswell. Anyways, let's scan these cows.
Ooh. Primitive, yet profound.
Yet profound. Scan another one. Anyway, the Furons. We are a Furon. Ancient alien species. Lord of the Sacred Correction. That's from the next game. But anyway, you go around, you're gonna scan these people, these cows, and they're gonna go like, brrr, and they're cutscene. One of the funniest cutscenes to be exact.
They eat with their mouths. I think I'm going to be violently ill. Attention, Earth creature. This planet is now part of the Furon Empire. Your benevolent masters welcome you. At this time, we wish to abduct you for the purpose of scientific research. The procedure will be protracted and invasive. Do you have any objections? Earth creature, I am addressing you. Respond or be vaporized. I don't care how many stomachs you have. I don't have time for this.
We Furons have evolved the astounding power of psychokinesis. Target an object or creature, then hold the L1 button. Keep holding, then tap the triangle button to lift the target into the sky.
Like I said, we got psychokinesis, which is the telekinesis of this game.
Hold L1 button, then hurl the bovine.
I've never heard him speak this much during this because I always kill him in like 2 seconds. But anyway, basically, you don't even have to bow him. You can just lift them up and just, or maybe not. Yeah, just chuck them and break their backs.
Martha, you didn't tell me we was having barbecue for dinner. Wait a minute, that ain't steak. That's holy mother. Martha, give me the shotgun.
Attention, you do in fact have weapons. Just
Farmer
hold
guy
the
over here.
R1 button. Try it now.
He's gonna try to shoot us. These guys actually really hurt because they're rifles. And it's kind of painful, so... What are we gonna do? We're gonna zap him with the Zap-O-Matic, which is the coolest fucking design weapon ever made. Yeah. DNA. That's our main collectible.
Come on back, you gotta see this! They got a talking horse on the TV! I ain't never seen nothing like... Ah! Little green spaceman!
I am
Not green. So Crypto, obviously he's gray, kind of greenish, but not, he's mostly gray. Speaking of Mr. Ed though, she mentioned Mr. Ed.
Some kind of farming?
What are the tractors you do it when they're alive, and you get more DNA. And that's gonna be more helpful than just killing them. And so, that's what we're gonna do for the next 2 seconds. And our cutscene.
Evening, Ms. Turnip Seed. We got a call from Farmer Dixon over the other side of the state road. Said he heard some pretty strange noises coming from over this way.
What is that? A new silo?
Crypto! That human law enforcement officer is attempting an unauthorized entry
Welcome
of
to the
your
chat.
spacecraft. If those pea-brains
Or
were to
stream, I
get their
should say.
hands on your quantum deconstructor, they could rip a hole in the space-time continuum. Oh, the furonity.
So, you haven't missed
Vaporize
much.
them, Crypto!
We just started the missions. Like the first one. Basically, we're an alien. We want to take over the world, but save our planet at the same time. Now these cops right here, as I was mentioning earlier, you can't PK these guys. Like, you can't, like, extract their brains because of how tough their brain stems are. And we can do it to Miss Martha over here. Oh, hey, bestie. I am glad you're here. You didn't miss a lot. And so basically we're gonna kill him. So we're just gonna, yeah. And I don't know how they don't notice me. Well, he noticed me. Let's see if this will work. Oh wow, it actually worked. Okay, well, I was wrong. I'm gonna throw him to the ground so he'll stop shooting me. The reason why I'm doing this,
Crypto, my
since you
radar shows
missed,
more humans approaching. Hurry to the saucer!
hold on. So basically I'm killing them. I'm extracting their brains because you get human DNA, Furon DNA, from them, because it's located in the human brains for some reason. You get the DNA, you can buy stuff in the shop, like upgrades, so I can get like a better weapon, or a stronger weapon. And basically I am doing okay. I am playing Destroy Humans. It is an amazing game. I recommend it to everyone in the world who has not played it. The remake or the original, whichever. But we are playing the original. So we gotta enter our saucer, and now we gotta destroy
the saucer forwards and backwards.
all these buildings, except for the chicken
Strafe
coop.
left and right.
So I'm not gonna
Turn
kill
the
it.
saucer, use the right analog
Use that death
stick.
ray. As Pox was explaining, there's the information I don't care about. Basically, welcome to the stream, whoever else you are. And we are playing Destroy Humans, as I mentioned 15 times already. But we're gonna destroy these buildings, and we're getting another cutscene.
Move out, man! Move! Move! Move!
I don't know, but I've been told Joe McCarthy's good as
Oh,
gold.
great! The human military-industrial complex. We can't allow them to alert their leaders to our presence. Exterminate them! Now!
Open fire!
Alright, so this is easy, for the most part. These things do pack a punch if you're just playing as crypto. I mean, as you've seen, it hit me, it did nothing to my saucer, and it hit me again, so we're gonna take them out. We got two different things we can do here. We can pick them up, we can, with our abductor beam, we can just fling them around and just do that. It probably didn't kill them, I want to kill the men.
Look out!
Well, I guess we gotta despawn. So we're gonna take care of,
The humans are making a
we're gonna
final
take care of
push.
these tanks,
Wipe them out
so we can
once
move
and
on.
for all.
And Pox is just over-exaggerating his lines. I love Richard Ortez, he's such a great voice actor. This should be the last one. And now, cutscene. I'm gonna announce that every time now, am I? So we did some damage.
Did you see what I saw?
You bet your sweet ass I did. What did you see?
Little green man in a flying saucer wiping out the best infantry unit in the U.S. Army.
Right, good. Me too. Green? Not gray?
Don't be a stiff. You know what it means?
Absolutely. What?
It means the paper's got it right for once. Get on the horn to Silhouette. We've got the worst case scenario.
The eggheads were actually onto something? I don't believe it.
Believe it, Roswell was only the beginning. The invasion is on.
Alright, so that is the introduction to another faction of enemies. For some reason the PS4 version glitches. That's supposed to be a black screen around the newspaper article. Because it's not Roswell in this game. Find out something. So, now we gotta go back to the mothership to continue.
You may stay and explore this invasion site. I know you want to destroy more humans. But let's make this a little more constructive.
And Pox is going
I
to
would
play.
appreciate it if you would retrieve our data-collecting Furon probes. I have some investigative tasks for you, but you'll have to find me here to say. Oh, and extract as many brains as you want. Those humans won't miss them. Oh, and try not to cause too much of a fuss. One more thing. Your next assignment is waiting for you back at the mothership.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do next, Turnip Seed Farm, we never have to come back here again. I only recommend it for two things. It is the perfect location to farm DNA. Considering it's called a farm. Basically, we got a new weapon, it's called the Anal Probe. Of course. So basically, you charge it up, you go up to somebody, you shoot them with it. I like the remake's version better. This design is iconic, but the original... Well, the remake just did it better, so basically just shoot them. It just works a lot better than the extracting. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna explore this area, because there's a lot of this area we just do not get to explore. And I wanna see how far we get with all the collectibles. I may as well, because nobody's watching at the moment. So, these Martha people, they normally give you like more than just the regular, so you get like 50 DNA, which is kind of odd. We can't pick up cars yet, but we can destroy them if we wanted to. So we're just gonna explore around a little bit, try to get some DNA so we can get more stuff in the shops. This is a process, but if nobody minds actually watching me do so, that's what I'm going to do for the next 10 minutes, maybe.
You have returned to the invasion site.
If you go too far out of bounds, you'll get that message. It's like the most annoying message in the world. Anyway, don't see too much around this area. I think this area is always just kind of empty. I think there's like a probe or something like over here.
Crypto, you have returned to the invasion.
Thank you for the well and the bad, bestie. It's so sweet. Anyway. Whatever's shooting me, that's a Gatling gun made by the military. I don't know why they're shooting. I mean, they're shooting because they see an alien, but... Anyway. Not a lot over here. I think it's a probe over by the sign. Nope. No, there's not. I think it's one over by this sign. I might be wrong. Man, I'm out of... It's only been a year since I played this, or watched anybody play it, so... I don't know why I'm not finding this stuff like I used to. But it'll be alright, so... I'm gonna... This area I know has like a probe over here behind this house. Cool thing about this... Well, we got her, and she normally drops a lot. So we'll do that. Kill her. Huh. I can't believe I'm missing where the locations of these things are. There's only 25 in this area, which is honestly the least amount of any area. Actually, it's the second amount, because there's another area that has 24, and the highest is 50, and that's in like third area, fourth area that we go to. But there's one. That's 8. I'm not gonna get them all, but I'm gonna try.
You don't have authorization. You have returned to the invasion site.
Uncle Orthopoxy told me not to talk to strange life forms. But anyway, let's talk about a character. This is Cryptosporidium 137 of the planet Veyron. He's basically hunting for his brother and the DNA because his predecessor 136 has landed, as we've seen in the cutscene at the very beginning of the game. Crash landed, died. Possibly. It's not really detailed, but it looks like he did. I mean, they didn't really do a great job hiding that. Basically, that's all that's over here for right now. I'm not going to bother. What I care about mostly is all the way over here. In these, well, I mean, this forest. I mean, the forests don't look too great. Let's just be honest. I mean, this is PS2. This is 2005. And 2005 was a very interesting year. Well, it was a good year, actually. I mean, Mesmerize, Hypnotize, those System of a Down albums came out, you know. Great year, just 2005 was great. I was 2 years old then, so I don't know why I'm saying it's great, even though I don't know nothing about it. I mean, the thing about, like, the collectibles here, you know, there's no way to tell. Thank you, bestie. You agree, I know. Oh, no, as much as I love this game, I do not like collecting these things, which I'm not going to collect them all. I'm just going to get a few of them because it's like the easiest to get them. I want to kill this guy, just get him out of the way, just get some DNA. And basically, I'm just going to... Of course he did. I'm going to pick him up though. I mean, well, he died, but we got him killed, so... Up here, Crypto's got a really janky-ass backpack for some reason. It's honestly the worst jetpack in the series. I mean, he gets upgrades as the games go on. This is the only game where you can't upgrade it. There's a missile launcher all the way over here for your saucer. It won't target you as in your alien form. So that's that. With that. So we're just gonna fly around. There's that area over here I want to talk about. Yeah, this area is just really small. I mean, most of the areas are actually really small, but you know, there's just not a lot to talk about with this. The remake makes it a little bit better. I mean, obviously it's gonna be better. It's a remake, but like I said, as I said, that's when I started this stream. I'm playing the original because of the sci-fi feel that the original gave off. The remake took that away pretty much. I mean, it kept the voice lines, it kept the story, but it just got rid of the whole aesthetic, in my opinion. Over here, over in this farm area, these are side missions, these yellow lines. Basically, we gotta kill 6 farmers, and we get a bunch of DNA for it, so we'll just kill them all. So, basically, that's all there is to that. And this gets harder as it progresses, so I'm gonna try to avoid these guys' shots because their rifles actually do like a third of your health, and that's like kind of devastating for this game because like the policemen in this game.
Good work, Crypto.
And we beat it, so we get that. We get the pure Furon DNA. And yeah. Now I could stay over here for a while and just do that, which I might do in a minute. I'm just going to show this area off a little bit more. Give the game its credit of being well designed. By every means, it's designed perfectly. It has like Goat Simulator. If you think about it, this was Goat Simulator before Goat Simulator, which is very interesting. Or as another person would put it, GTA both Alien and rated T to teen. So, interesting era of gaming. I wish Pandemic didn't get bought out. I wish they were still a company. I don't even know who they're under anymore, so I'm gonna do this at least 3 more times after this. That way I can get enough DNA to last a while without me going back to farm. Because the upgrades you get are kind of expensive. But, yes. Don't have a lot more to say at the moment, so I'm just going to do this for a couple seconds. If anybody wants to talk and chat, you're more than welcome to.
Good work, Crypto!
Why I do this, because I'm just going to be doing this for a couple minutes. I keep dropping my voice, I can't stand it. But anyway.
Drop the farmer deck.
These guys are kind of funny. So, we'll do it again. Stop. Kill them all. And you can just throw the bodies into the other bodies. It's hilarious. My PK does get upgraded. Ow. Don't want to do that. I'm gonna zap your ass. And it's gonna be hard to kill all these people because the maximum is 20, and I don't want to do 20. There's a better weapon for this, and plus this one just gets upgraded anyway. And
good work, Crypto.
Okay, we did kill him. So. Alright, Bessie, be careful. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm gonna do this at least one more time. That way we can get it. There's only like 4 weapons in this game, and we have 2 of them. So, it is what it be for now. And the weapons got nerfed a little bit in the remake, but they still, I mean, they still do whatever they need to do. Like, the Zappermatic's a great weapon. It's just not great right now until we upgrade it. And that farmer just killed his own buddy. And for some reason the PS4 ported this, the PS5 port in this case, it glitches, like, with the graphics.
Good work, Crypto!
So, like the health will just glitch, and you won't know how much health you have. The only way you can really tell is when you get damaged enough to where your health starts blinking, which is not good, because that means your shield is gone, and when you get shot once, you're dead. Well, you may have like I think it just depends. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's just how it is, but... And I don't care what anybody says, I want somebody to make merchandise for this game, or fan-made merchandise, because I always wanted a saucer, like a real saucer, like a figure of the saucer. I mean, look how cool this thing is. It's got the prongs, it's got the light, it's got the, the lights and stuff. It's so cool. I mean, I just wish they would have actually done something like that. I know that costs some money. I mean, if Tiny Tasmanian Tiger can do it, why can't Cryptus Spiridium? I know Chrome Studios is still a thing, but I want to kill him, and then... Honestly, I'm finished with the area, and before we die, so we're gonna go back to the mothership. The mothership. So, new mission available, and...
Now then, I know what you're thinking. What can I, a lowly novice, do to help bring about the destruction of Earth and the inevitable reign of the Furon Empire? Well, I'll tell you. It was in the earliest days of the Empire we realized our species was doomed. Eons of waging war on inferior races with unregulated atomic weaponry had mutated our genes. We could not propagate due to our complete and utter lack of genitalia. Fortunately, a Furon ship happened upon Earth on its way back from destroying the Martians. Human society was young and nubile. Sailors on a foreign planet, letting off steam, one thing led to another. Long story short, every human being alive today has buried deep in his genetic code a strand of Furon DNA. Over the eons, we've learned to clone ourselves, but with each iteration, the information degrades, and the results are increasingly unpredictable. The Furon genes in humanity's DNA are ancient, uncorrupted. They represent the future of the Furon race. If only we can get at them.
Okay, so there is the deeper lore that is Destroy All Humans, which they cover more of that lore in the sequel, so... And then the next 2 games after that, they completely ruined the series, in my opinion. Alright, so let's go to the next mission.
Rockwell, that's the last time I take direction from a Crypto Spiridium.
Oh, classic Pox. Let's go. This is my favorite area in the game. Just because of the whole aesthetic of it, and, it's just perfect for this.
Crypto! I see a horde of humans up ahead, congregating at some sort of holy ground. Here's the plan. I want you to enter the fair, find a malleable human and lead it back to your ship for questioning. Get the picture?
Yeah. That was cringe. I'm sorry. I don't need to redo that. That was just explaining the alert levels. Basically, exclamation mark is civilians, police, military, and then the other one we're not going to talk about yet. Funny Easter egg. Funny Easter egg. Rocking cars with, steam and something on the inside and handprints. Totally not suspicious, am I right? So, we're gonna ignore that. This area got a major makeover in the remake. This area is just so bland in comparison. I will say the graphics in the new one are so much better, because it was made on the Unreal Engine. This was not. I mean, I don't even know what engine they used for this. It works though, I mean, hell, I mean, it's got the whole sci-fi feel about it. That's why I picked it. Anyway, so we got a new ability. It's called Holobob. That's it. And basically, you don't want to raise your awareness. I'm going to pause it. It's going to say mission goals, and there's no constraints, so we can just fuck around, apparently. I'm going to use a new move that we haven't talked about, Hypnosis. We're going to make this guy... Shut up. We're gonna distract this guy, and I'm gonna scan these guys. You gotta scan these guys repeatedly.
I need a break. That cow's starting to look a little too good. Looks like I picked the wrong day to stop chewing weeds.
Now, you guys have amazing thoughts.
Wonder how they get him to talk.
They love talking about Mr. Ed in this, by the way. There's a lot of people that talk about it. That's actually my favorite show from the 50s.
Admittedly, the competition will be fierce.
So you gotta scan them in order to get your concentration meter down. Basically looking for some lady. I'm gonna see if there's a person. Somebody can scan them from a mile away and this work. I mean, like there, you can see him. You see the icon. So we're gonna scan them. We're gonna disguise ourselves. This fair, it's amazing. And I'm not gonna talk about this again after this, but the remake overhauled everything. But this area is really cool. So I want to scan this specific guy.
I want to marry Miss Rockwell, but instead I gotta sit here hour after hour, day after day, watching this dang wheel go up and down, round and round, over and over.
This human seems to be onto something. Will wonders never cease? Keep scanning the humans.
The one that we really want to talk about, or scan, is the mayor over there. I'm not going to do that yet, though. Why? Because there is a probe out here that I want to collect, and it's on the outside here, so we're going to lose our disguise, but it'll be all right. Oh, actually, I don't know if there is a probe out here. It should be. I know there's one up there. Yeah, that's right there. Yeah, these guys are kind of idiots, but
that human is aware of your presence. The more people become aware of you, the more chance that those human policemen and the military will come to investigate you and take you down.
Or Eisenhower, or whatever he's supposed to be based off of.
Yeah. Town's doing great. Business is booming.
Nixon, I guess.
Yada, yada, yada. Let's barrel through this puppy so I can get down to the real business of governing. Making time with the delicious Miss
President
Rockwell.
Kennedy, I should say. I'm sorry.
Yes, like proteins from the
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
Scan some more human minds, Crypto.
I forgot to scan this guy over here. I mean, really.
All right, Crypto.
I didn't even get to hear it.
All the thoughts you've collected,
I think the original doesn't
I've isolated
do that.
The perfect subject for you
I don't know
to
what it was with games back then. I mean, when Metal Gear Solid 2 came out, everything copied this. Like, this is Metal Gear.
Abduct, not vaporize.
And this game is kind of stealth related. I mean, hell, it's more stealth than Sly Cooper is.
Can I stop you?
I like to stream Sly Cooper one day. I just replayed the first two games. I don't want to play them again for at least a year.
She's envied and desired by other humans. She's highly persuadable. Best of all, she apparently has a brain the size of a peanut. Hypnotize her and send her back to your ship for collection.
The remake did this a lot better. They didn't copy, just didn't straight up copy Metal Gear Solid, and they just kind of
Wonder if I ought to go hit
did a little
somebody
different.
with my nightstick. Could be
Animations
fun.
could have still been better though, but I shouldn't complain. So, this is Mr. Rockwell. We're gonna hypnotize her, and we're gonna abduct her, take her to the saucer, and now we're gonna scan our thoughts repeatedly
Every time
because
I
she's
go in that
stupid.
barn, all I can think about is Jane Russell in the hay. Va-voom.
Vavoom.
What I need is Cary
What
Grant
I need is
and
Cary
Cooper.
Grant and Gary
Now,
Coleman.
that's what I call town and country. Got my bus ticket. Hollywood, here I come. Save me a seat at Schwab's.
Alright. Hurry up. You're slow as shit. And we're gonna scan a cop because the cops kind of say something.
I want to ride a motorcycle. How come I never get to ride a motorcycle? Motorcycle cops have all the fun.
Let me have a motorcycle. Oh, please. That's just what I got from him.
I want to be a cowgirl.
And we're here. And this cutscene's kind of funny. And we have two cryptos on screen. Except for one's a silhouette.
La 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 la. And lots of wavy hair like liver. Wait a minute. Where am I? This sure doesn't look like the pie eating contest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh, God.
I did not mean to cough on camera, I'm sorry. It's probing time.
It's probing time.
Crypto, you used to not give a shit about humans.
So vocal, so responsive. This is gonna be good. Never fails.
Hurry, Crypto! The authorities are on their way! Get in your saucer!
Anyway,
disturbances on the increase.
We're ready to split affairs, and military has been responded. So, I always like this mission. I like this stuff where you just destroy shit. The funny thing about this is you destroy the Ferris wheel. You know, the thing's still there. You can just walk down. You can knock it down, and you can pick it up. You can just chuck it. The remake makes it where you can just actually destroy buildings with other, like, vehicles and stuff. I kind of wish they would have kept that. Unfortunately, they didn't do what am I saying? No, I wish they would have put that in the original, but they didn't. All you gotta do is keep moving. You'll probably never get hit by the tanks. I mean, I did. And good luck getting health in this game, because you're not gonna get health from the saucer. You can't, drain vehicles like you could in the sequel. So it is what it is, and now we're done. We caused an issue. I blame rowdy teenagers. And so there we are. Mission complete. And well, disaster at the Rockwell Fair. Fairground left in tatters by freak storm. Miss Rockwell commissioned the Shady Pine Sanitarium. Whatever that's supposed to mean. So, I mean, I know what it means. Anyway, we're not going to stay here much longer because the military is active. As soon as we leave, it'll be calmed down again. So, let's go. We're going to continue with the next story. Not story, mission. And looky here, Orthopox has researched a new upgrade. Yeah, he's always up. Whatever he's doing.
Here's the keys, and do be careful.
We don't have any for the saucer.
I mean, Crypto. A saucer upgrade, perhaps? No? How about your gun, or your abilities?
Anyway, he has a lot of lines, but our first upgrade to the Zap-O-Matic, Chain Lightning to additional target.
Well, if that's all you have to spend.
250. And for our Psychokinesis, we want this, pick up vehicles. Not only, it don't tell you this, it makes it easier to pick up lighter objects too, like humans. You can toss them farther. The more upgrades you have, the stronger shit gets. That's the basic gist. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead. What's my options? Ugh. Yeah, keep it on widescreen. I don't know why that's an option. The subtitles in this game are just kinda, well, we're gonna turn them on. Just because, in case I do talk over stuff, I didn't think about that. That's a poor part of my account. I always thought those islands there looked like looked like a cow, and I kinda thought it was funny. Anyway, next mission, Rockwell, Citizen Crypto. Incompetent fool. Should never happen. Oh, or something. I don't know, I'm just talking to talk.
Crypto! Those nearby bovoids are emitting unusual levels of radiation. Stop wasting time and investigate them immediately!
You know, I used to have 200 subscribers on this account. I lost 19, and I don't blame them one bit for leaving. So, as you can see, we gotta go explore these cows. There should be a probe or something over here. Over here. Yeah, I remembered that. So, there's a movie theater there, and a fucking military base. So, what do? We scan them. What do they say? Okay, they said moo, but they said brains as well.
Those human fools!
Healthy.
Clearly they've genetically altered these pathetic gas bags and turned them into radioactive exploding zombie cows! Show them the folly of their mad science!
History shows again and again how nature points out the folly of man. Anyway. So what we do with the scientists, we kill them with the cows, because why not? No, we want their brains because they're smart. And we're gonna keep this dude out. And this cutscene's kinda weird. He's like, what's over there? What's over there? He just runs away like a little
Where did
fish.
he come from?
And that
Never mind
soldier?
that. You must stop him before he publicly reveals your existence.
You can't holobob anybody that's behind.
Adlai Smadlai. That guy's a smarty pants.
Like behind like a
Give me the
object.
dumber candidate every time. I voted for Huffman, didn't I?
Basically, if you move fast enough, you will always get the holobob before they catch you. I have a time limit, don't I? Whoops. We have time. I played this. It's not hard like the remake. The remake made it difficult to get to this guy. Basically, what you want to do is you're going to go over here to this purple line. You're going to...
Where is the police commissioner? He was assigned to protect me.
We're going to distract him. Make him do the distraction. We're going to holobob him now.
Every one of the
I'm mad. I
they
wanted
look
that
like stuck
probe
some
so
sort
bad.
of device up the poor thing's
Claptrap, and after all that, I didn't even get to see Miss Rockwell.
They
She
just
just
finished
walked
each other's
right
sentences.
on by with her.
Crops laid out flat in circles like a 4th of July pinwheel. I I told Edgar, there goes our savings. No new shoes for the twins, and I guess Darlene's just gonna have to live another year with that overbite.
Greetings, fellow human agricultural engineers. There is nothing going on here. Everything is normal. Carry on with your pathetic human lives. That is all.
Now, wait
I do
just
think
a
that
couple
subtitles kind of
picking
ruin it, though.
Mr. Mayor, I've lived in this town all my life, and I voted for you twice in the last election.
I actually don't play this game with this subtitles because I just know the lines that well.
Answer. If they ain't nothing going on here, how come all my cows is glowing like lightning bugs? What you say to that, whippersnapper?
So basically what you want to do is, you want to pick which makes the most sense. So we got pretend glowing is normal, deny alien involvement, feign ignorance, and tell the truth. You don't want to tell the truth. You don't want to be transparent. You want trans anyway. Pretend glowing is normal was the right answer.
Well, that's just
actually there's a couple right answers. I just don't know them. I don't know what the bad ones are. But I know
why I chew it myself all the time. Got some in my craw right now. Better than snuff.
And they cheer because they think it's the best thing anybody's ever said in their entire lives. Deny everything. Blame weather balloons. Blame communism. Threaten audience. You don't want to threaten them. It's either balloons or communism. Everybody likes to talk shit about communism. But we're gonna blame the
Air Force assures me that whatever you may have seen was most likely the Aurora Borealis. Or a weather balloon.
Aurora Borealis. Aurora Borealis at this time of day, localized entirely in your country. Yes. May I see it? No. I fucking love that. You know, I don't watch The Simpsons, I just know that. That's an old meme. We can insult them, we can tell a joke, act patriotic, ramble incoherently. Who would act patriotic?
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm not willing to see the land our forefathers fought and died for fall under the boot of the creeping red menace. Not on my watch.
You know that episode of Family Guy where, Lois was like, mayor or something of like Quahog or something, and she's like, you can tell these people anything, Peter. And they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna pray down to this woman, or something like that. This credit science is enslaved human populace. And then, like, her, like, answer's like, 9/11. That was a great episode. I miss old Family Guy. But anyway, we're gonna threaten the communists.
So, the next time you see a strange light moving and changing direction at incredible speed in the night sky, you would just think to yourself, no commie's gonna distract me from my patriotic duty with a couple of bottle rockets. No, sir.
Now wait just
a second. How in the world does any of that explain the destruction at the fair? Ignore the question, blame it on bad luck, make empty promises, tell the truth. See, this one I can't always remember. It's bad luck, empty promises. I'm gonna blame that bad luck.
Don't you read the papers? That at Cluster Point was a tragic confluence of the summer lightning and the tent slathered in creosote. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
This is wrong, yeah. I pick it every time. I can't remember which one it is. I think you're supposed to ignore the question. I don't know what was the question. Blame cows. Reassure audience. Feign ignorance. Or plain cows. I'm gonna insult Santa Modesta.
Because we're real Americans and they're not. Next.
Oh yeah, she's like, I got Santa Modesta ain't seeing this shit. And there's only 4 of them, and that's it.
So, as you can see, there's nothing to trouble your puny human brains
about. At a wall?
The mayor's right. This was all just a random series of suspiciously coincidental yet easily rationalized events.
I
yeah, that's right. Give it up. Let's hear it from me.
I think that's just fading in out. I remember this version being that glitchy. I knew it was glitchy, but I'm staring at the wall. It's hilarious.
What a bunch of losers.
Mine's like mud.
This planet is easy pickings.
I love Crypto. He is such a fucking
mood. Did you hear what that human said during your speech?
Must have missed it. Busy digging on the love.
Also, the voice actor for Crypto, he needs to be found. He needs to be brought back into the spotlight. If he's alive, I'm pretty sure he's alive.
And make your way there. We've got more
Because I want a new Destroy All Humans. I want Crypto back in the game. Town safe. Exploding cows under control declares town official. I don't know why the subtitles for that. You can't read the fine print. Anyway, there's that probe that we missed. Should be one on the very top of this. If I remember correctly. Oh, I'm stupid. No, it is not. I know there's one in the military base.
You're going down.
Actually, I think there's two in the military base. I just know there's one over here. There is one in this canister. Actually, I don't think there's many military people over here. And there's gonna be one more that I want. It's over here on one of these rocks. I can't remember which rock it is. So, yeah. Looks like nobody's gonna be joining this stream anymore, so I'm gonna continue, but... Shut up.
Crypto, you don't have authorization to leave.
Pox,
Return.
stuck
You have
my
returned
big
to the
ol'...
invasion site.
Anyway. So get this. So Crypto cannot touch water. Because he will die. Because... Burons cannot touch water. It's as simple as that. So... While we're... You just got ran over. There's a probe over here. This area has 30. This area is kind of hard to get them all, because they're just kind of scattered everywhere. There's only a handful I actually know the locations of. Like, I'm not a world-class speedrunner by any means. I could actually 100% speedrun this game in like 3 hours, maybe 2 hours. Well, not 2 hours. I know 3 possibly. Because I know pretty much the ins and outs of a lot of things. I'm just going to grab a bunch of this stuff because why not? I mean, it's in my mind. I mean, these are very helpful actually. I mean, you only get 75 DNA, but if you want to see something funny. Oh, now it's funny because I missed. The people having sex in these cars, fuck them. Literally. Just fucking shoot them with a fucking... Just fucking kill them! You can walk in the air like that. God, this analog stick is uncomfortable as shit. I miss my PS4 remote, I really do. The PS5 remote's great. This stick did not bother me like it did, because I just played Separate Ways on the new DLC for Resident Evil 4 Remake. But it's not really new. I mean, it's it's a remake of the DLC. I talk about everything's just remade anymore. I mean, hell. There's a couple probes over here. This one ends up in a cutscene, so I'm gonna get rid of that because it's kind of distracting. There should be one over here. Yep. These kind of do go into like a straight line. Not even that can grow a monster. The theater. Oh.
Strange occurrences reported. Patrols ordered to keep an eye out for suspicious activity.
Anyway, we'll get to it. Basically, this area is very important to the plot. We'll get to it when we get to it. So in the meantime, I'm gonna say, it's good. You see the cracks in the here. Goodbye. We destroyed it. Kinda. So I'm gonna grab at least 2 more pros because I know where they are. I'm gonna grab the one behind the theater, and I'm gonna grab the one that's in this military base. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's a terrible sergeant. Should be... No? What the fuck just blew up? I may have picked this one up. Oh no, I didn't. It's right there. You can make a lot of ground in this game, though. I mean, you do walk and you do run pretty quick. I mean, Crypto's no slouch. Actually, I'm surprised the scientists don't give you more. I guess it's because the early scientists, the ones in the later game, do. This area is great for farming. I am not farming now. Thanks to insta-kill, pretty much. So, Rockwell Barbecue is a mission where you go around, you kill cows instead of humans. What's easy about this? Cows die easily. And since we got lightning, we got that telekinesis, we can just do that.
Good work, Crypto!
And they die. You get the same amount. So it's really easy, but you get less time. We're gonna leave before we get killed by tanks.
Don't be afraid, I won't hurt you.
Uh-huh, that's what they all say, Mr. Farmer. So... Anyway, we got a new upgrade. Let's see what it is. I think it's...
Step inside my shop.
You do not get upgrades for your,
upgrading
anal
saucer.
probe.
I hope
Increase recharge rate on the death ray.
I expected more, but
I'll take it.
Did you want to...
I will do a couple streams on the remake of this one day. It'll be a while because I missed it. One of the places that has the most missions, in my opinion. Actually, just facts in general. Let's go.
Here we are, Crypto. Sunny Santa Modesta. First up, I want you to find the alpha male of this town. Perhaps we can gain an insight into the way this whacked human social hierarchy functions. Crypto, the first thing you should do is take a human disguise. In this mission, it's vital you remain completely incognito. If your true form is seen by anyone, the mission will fail. Scan any humans you find. They might be able to tell you where the mayor is located.
If you scan this guy specifically, he will take you to the mayor. I know where it is, so I'm going to just have him go anyway. Basically the best place to find it, go downtown.
It's like we traveled to a future where TV was in color, and they made a program about our happy days in Santa Modesta.
Turner State Farm and all the 2 areas we've been to. There should be a pro back here next behind this popsicle bar.
Must be a new model car. I gotta upgrade to one of those. The 1954 Elvis convertible.
Where we need to go is right here. That purple line
There
is also...
seems to be a human social ritual in progress. Perhaps you can discover what's going on by scanning them.
The dialogue goes over itself a lot too. I just don't understand why they went with that. There's the mayor.
Maybe this pool party will take everyone's minds off this alien invasion crap. Martians this, Martians that. The only thing little and green around here is my prostate.
This mayor is pathetic. So is this pool party. It's time to trash the place!
Now, well, we don't have to be in disguise for this. But it's funny just to hypnotize the mayor. You can make everybody leave. I'm gonna put him to sleep. Kill him. I'm gonna grab this probe. And these are bombs, so I just waste it. I don't know why he's following me like that. I do not understand. Three people left. And then they... Wow, that has no range on it.
Suspicious activity in the area.
And they're dead. Now what?
Good work, Crypto! Unfortunately, you seem to have awakened the local constabulary. Be on your guard. You'll need a new weapon to handle the Santa Modesta police force. So I'm unlocking your Destructo Ray. Try it out now on the Fuzz.
Alright, so it's not called the Destructo Ray. Despite what Pox says, it's the Disintegrator Ray. This is on the cover art of the game. It's the best weapon in the series. One of. These are ammo. We're gonna kill a bunch of policemen. Out of context, that would be fucked up. But hey, we gotta do what we gotta do. I'm gonna grab that because I remember that. Cars do more percentage than the humans. This weapon always makes the best choices. This is bubbling. I'm not gonna go any further, so lots of explosions. And this game's just fun to get fucked around into, as I mentioned. You know, I could be faster about this, but I'm not. Like I said, the cars on fire and then they do chip damage. If you want to do that. But we're not going to do that though, however. Where's the cops? And this game does track how many kills you get with each weapon and all that, how many stuff you collect. Just not a lot. And we killed him, and then there we go. That's the mission. The mission is short. This game is short. I'm just taking my time with explaining it, which is really what you gotta do for Let's Play. In case you didn't know that. This area is huge. This is honestly the biggest area in the game, other than the final area. And the final area, I mean, it doesn't have 50 probes like this area does. That area is just big. It's just too big, and it's just hard to get through because, at least in the original, the remake, it made it easier to get through, especially because you get speed boots, like you do in Crash Bandicoot. But I'm gonna collect a few of these probes real quick because I'm not gonna have time to do them in the next couple of missions. This area is huge. I don't know why they spend so much time in this area. I guess because it's a bigger area, which makes a lot of sense, but the more stuff we collect, the better. And the trucks in this game drive hilariously. And I just... these are scientists. These are the old school scientists. They have like the aluminum around the head and shit. I fucking love the NPCs in this game. They're just brilliant. Like, it's actually like some of the best, like, you know, it's not amazing, you know, in terms of that. It just is what it is. So, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, I'll be honest with you. I don't understand what I say half the time. There's a lot of probes here. In this area. Okay, there's one more over here somewhere. Oh, it's right in front of me. And you can do damage to the buildings too with those explosives. Not a lot. There's a probe under this shack. Boathouse. You gotta be careful here because it's next to the water, so you just wanna jump into it and just do not use all of your stuff. This island will become important later, so keep that in mind. I'm just coming over here because there's probes here and I can't get them in the cutscene because the game just does not let you. I mean, you can, but it's more risky to do it like that. And this whole area just got rehauled in the remake. Like, this area is just not the same. It's actually like an actual base instead of just shooting fences and stuff. But yeah, this area is pretty cool. It's just a lot of empty space though, since, like, around this area specifically. Should be a probe over here in this shack over here. If this isn't the same one I was just at. No, it's not. Yeah, and there's one on the top of that rock. There's one up above this, radio station up here. You know, it's bad I remember a lot of this locations. You know I don't have a life. One over here, this area becomes important. I mean, if you see like a major landmark, this whole area is just important. Get our charge back. One on top of this antenna. Cleverly hidden. Well, it's not hidden, but... there's one over... Should be one over there. Should be one over here. Like, behind this gate, yeah. On this hill. I mean, a lot of these are actually in good, easy spots to get. The fact here is there's like, there's 50 of them. Compared to like, 20. 25, I mean. Also, the scientist is also voiced by Richard Ortiz. Which I honestly didn't think about it till now, but yeah, this is... Oh my god, that's 16-bit. Ooh. You know, I don't care when anybody says graphics is not everything. And I will stand by that statement till the day I die. Over here, this is where it becomes more odd. Over by the beach, you will never come here in normal gameplay. Honestly, you don't get nothing for this either. Actually, you get like concept art or something.
You don't have authorization to leave.
I forgot what exactly you get. I have 100% profile, so I guess I'll check that. I'm gonna do a little bit more searching. Just a little bit. There's always some at these houses. These houses are actually where it gets hard to find them, because the houses just look exactly the same. You just gotta recognize the area, the landscape and shit. Not a whole lot actually as one on top of this house. Sometimes they're on top of the house, sometimes they're under the house. Sometimes they're just in the middle of nowhere, like over here at this gas station. I guarantee you there'll be one over here. Or on the outside of it, probably on the outside. Or outside the fence. Or you know what, I'm talking out my ass, there's nothing here. And yeah, nobody's gonna join the stream. It's okay. It's all good and dandy. Anyway, that's enough. And yes, you do take fall damage. It's not fun to take fall damage in this game too. So...
Your saucer is in need of some improvements. You really don't treat it as well as you should.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted here, but yes. What was I saying? Yeah, you take fall damage. That's a major problem. We don't have no upgrades. I don't know what I'm checking. Anyway, Televisions of Doom. One of the best missions in this game because it's funny. You know, anything funny is just funny. So I might.
They don't look so tough.
Looks can deceive. These urban humans are savvier, grittier,
Stringier.
harder to fool. Keep your eyes sharp and your wits sharper.
Not in the open.
Still gonna
Tuck
learn
in
about
here.
these guys.
Hold the frequency.
Hit me. We're go for phase 1.
Our guys inside the station?
Just waiting for the word.
And the tape?
In the briefcase, all queued up.
Subliminal TV messages. What'll Majestic think of next?
Search me.
You know what a rhetorical question is?
Not a clue.
Come on. Those black suits again. What's a Majestic?
I'm not certain, but it gives me an idea, Crypto.
Wait, let me grab something to write with.
If our plan is to succeed, simply reading human minds will be insufficient. We must control them. To ease the harvesting of their brain stems, grease the wheels, so to speak.
Sounds like a gas. How do we do it?
I believe your ebon-garbed friends have provided us direction.
Anyway, what we gotta do here is I'm gonna chase these guys down. The best way to do this, we're gonna lead their shots. I'm gonna get hit by a cop that just killed himself. You're gonna pick it up and throw it, get it stuck. You're gonna continuously fire at it, and it'll eventually blow up. I want to get rid of these cops before they actually do too much. What works is you can just do that, and then just fire them at it. And there you go, it's dead. And then we get the briefcase, and we head over
This
to
looks diabolical.
here.
The briefcase contains a reel of magnetic tape and orders to commence an experiment in human mind control. Apparently, a human scientist is waiting at the TV station for these orders. He's an expert on the human brain. His name is Sleepy Ernst. I want you to go to the TV station and scan Sleepy Ernst.
I fucking love Pops. TV station. His name is Sleepy Ernest. That was a horrible impression, I'm sorry. I can do a good impression of which Cortez is, but it's hard. 24 out of 50, you know, we're almost halfway there. There's 50, there's 25 right here. You get shot, you do lose your jetpack for a bit, and sometimes you just get shot down completely. I don't know when I'm gonna stop this stream. I'm not gonna play through the whole game tonight. I have work in the morning, unfortunately. And so he's over here. He's over there. Alright, so what we gotta do is we gotta scan him. Normally I go get the probe that was over there. I already got it though, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
Fools, the human mind can be controlled by televised propaganda. And then I'll start my own cable news network. Ha ha! Where the heck are those Majestic agents?
America ain't gonna brainwash itself.
We cannot allow the human race to be Sleepy Ernst's experimental guinea pigs. It should be our guinea pigs.
Alright, so we're gonna kill him. And his car, because it will ask you to destroy his car too.
But just to continue to broadcast mind control signals to control their own people. By transmitting signals from this station, they hope to make the human population paranoid and aggressive. Well, more paranoid and aggressive. I suggest we beat Majestic at their own devious little game. We'll broadcast our own very special episode. A mind control transmission from the mothership. A few minor adjustments to those rooftop antennae should make them Furon ready. I'm sure you can handle that.
Anyway, there you go.
All right, Crypto. Here's the plan. We're going to use this television thing to subjugate humanity to the indomitable will of the Furon Empire. If you can bend the antennae in the direction of the mothership, they'll be in the perfect position to receive my Furon mind control transmissions. That's the good news.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that meter is down there.
For complex and highly technical reasons, you have only 3 minutes. If you cannot align the antennae, very bad things will happen. Let's not speak of it again. Now, get out there and bend some rabbit ears.
Now there's a good path for this. All you do is you hold it. And then wait till it does that. That's it. Or you don't even have to hold the button, you can just press it once and hold the L1 button. This is not the optimal path. There's that probe over there though, so it's optimal to me. Why did the chat freeze on my screen? I don't know, I'm not worried about it. So, basically all we're doing here is, this is not the optimal path, but it works. Takes care of this ball. So we're gonna bend these. So, if anybody's watching this, I hope you enjoy this. I mean, this is not professional by any means. I mean, it's professional me compared to I know what I'm doing. But this is
You're almost done.
A fun game.
Oh, I'm in awe of your sheer cerebral virility. You silver stud, you.
Oh, I wanted to talk about this back in Rockwell, but you know, like I said, Crypto cannot die in water. These pools here does not affect them in the slightest, and it shouldn't. It's just really dumb. And I have a shield, I don't know why it doesn't use a shield. Maybe it's not water resistant. I'm gonna get this done a lot quicker. I just went the optimal, terrible path. Well, I didn't go no optimal path. But anyway, it's done. And now the funniest cutscene, one of the best lines from Crypto.
Cross your paths. Here we go. Beginning transmission. Furon signal downlink successful. Oh, this is smashing. Alright, I'm increasing the power. Wait! Crypto! This signal is too strong! Humans are weak. Their minds can't take that kind of amplitude. Quickly, Crypto! You've got to bend the antennae before they... Ew! That has to hurt. Ew. Disgusting. Crypto? Crypto! Where did you go?
Snack time.
Snack time. Genuinely one of the best things I've ever heard. Is the quality that bad on the stream? Huh. Interesting. And I'm trying to monitor on my phone to see what the deal is. But anyway, we're done here for now. Next area. Or next mission, I should say. I think we're gonna do whatever we can do in Santa Modesta, and then whenever we get to the next area, I think we'll call it quits.
Saucer upgrades.
This upgrade is important. Fire rate, increased ammo capacity. It's only 400 DNA. This is a steal.
I'll see your DNA and raise you one shiny new upgrade.
And there we go. We got a powerful weapon. Alien stole my brainstem. Next mission, let's go.
I want you to collect any brain stems that may have survived the signal broadcast still intact. While you're collecting the overloaded brain stems, take a moment and extract 300 DNA from living humans. Would you?
So basically, this mission is, A, go do this, but also get you some DNA so you don't have to farm for it all the time.
These mines fire an electromagnetic pulse that disables your weapons and jetpack. Avoid the EMP mines if you can.
Hold it right there! Give it up, freak!
I'm not gonna go straight for them. I'm gonna go wherever I need to go. These are EMP mines. Ignore them. Get rid of them, actually, because they're actually the most annoying. Shit. You lose your jetpack, you lose your weapon for a few seconds.
Overloaded brain stem. Only 11 more to go. Well, I know it sounds like a lot, but I think it's quite an achievable goal.
Yeah, achievable goal. There's a lot of enemies here, by the way, so keep that in mind when you do this mission. The PS2 version is like a $10 to $12 game. I recommend getting the original too. The Xbox version does look better. The Xbox, PlayStation 2 is not as strong as people make it out to be. GameCube is literally the most powerful console in that generation, and it's just a shame that it did not win the console wars. Not like it was going to, because Nintendo was falling out after PlayStation hit the scene.
They want to destroy our way of life! Hey, watch.
They came back with the Wii, and then the Wii's still one of the most selling consoles, but PS2 was number one. But you know how it is. And I like my PS2. I have a lot more favorite games on PS2 than I do on GameCube. I love my GameCube mode. Melee, Pikmin 1 and 2, and a few other games. I'm about to die. Killed one just like you last week. They're the stronger version of these guys. These guys are Majestic agents. We're just gonna call them that. We're just gonna say it. I don't know if they actually call them Majestic agents yet. Or not. And so, yeah, this is how it be. I don't know, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Anyway, this mission's fun. I mean, it's just like, do whatever pretty much, but also grab me this and that. I mean, hell, the DNA is helpful. I mean, unless you're doing like a no upgrade room, which honestly I don't know how anybody would do. I mean, it's possible. I mean, hell, the final weapon you get is actually like very powerful.
Well, that's all the overloaded brainstem's done.
These majestic agents, you can't, you know, actually scout, and this takes 3 hits to do. And you get 50 DNA out of it, compared to the 25, so worth it? Possibly, probably not. Honestly, no. It's just easier to just go to a comp and just do one of these shots instead of just 3. And then while they're distracted, you just do this. And yeah.
Leave my butt alone.
And I would just take out another human. Basic human, and then...
Excellent! I believe that's all the fresh brainstems I'll be needing at the moment. Nice haul.
Anyway, funny newspaper. That's it.
Done, Crypto. Those brainstems should be more than sufficient for my research and testing purposes. Oh, science!
Oh. I think I got it. I got the lines mixed up. I don't think that pool can kill you. I might be wrong about that, can't remember. The death scene newspapers are funny though, they are hilarious. It just shows like the people picking up Crypto's dead corpse, it's just fucking hilarious. It's always different too, so... Well, it's different each area. Oh no, you can't die, okay, I thought so. I'm just making sure there's no more oops. There's one right here. I'm gonna grab it. I believe it. I think actually 50% of the game's completion is actually just improves. I didn't realize there's 3 of them over here. We'll take them. Should be one down here actually. These newspapers actually pretty cool down here. They say stuff like... I don't know what they say, they probably don't actually say anything. Old school diners. Back to the mothership, let's go. So, next mission. No new upgrade. And the island Suburbia. Pretty cool mission here. It's very interesting compared to the rest of them. So I want to do that. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking about.
Crypto, you're going to investigate the activities of the human scientists. I want to establish...
I do plan on getting like a camera. Like a PlayStation camera, I'm gonna be using it as a face cam. That would be actually really nice. Because that would actually make it more professional for this type of thing. And I could probably use it for something else, could I? I don't know, I gotta learn how this stuff works, because this is something I always wanted to do, like Let's Plays, live streams, and... You know, YouTube's just not for that anymore.
And I just might spell it.
I've got a golf club and I'm not afraid of you. It's an alien. Way!
Basically what we're doing here is we're waiting for these scientists.
That special seasoning has succeeded beyond my wildest dreams. These people are now rabid paranoiacs and incredibly hostile to anyone who's different. And as an unexpected side benefit, 78% of them are now registering Republican.
Oh boy. You got. I probably didn't hear me, but as I was saying, waiting for these guys to come. Scan their brains, see what they're up to. Kill them if you want. Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure who comes the diner, or I'll turn into a mindless paranoid drone. But that rhubarb pie is calling my name. Heinrich! Liebchen! Heinrich!
Anyway, they got some funny lines.
Ever since I was a small boy in Stuttgart, I dreamed of drugging the food supply of an entire population. Now, it's my job. God, I love America.
Holy shit. Anyway,
the psychotropic compounds in that Scheissen turned our lab rats into a pack of paranoid junkies.
Alright, Pox, you wanna talk?
Clearly the scientists are responsible for carrying out logistics population control schemes. Normally I'd ask you to destroy the scientists, but we have a bigger problem. Majestic are using the food outlets to distribute their population control drugs. And it seems to be working. If every human in this country turns paranoid and hostile, it will make life for us very difficult. You may want to use the salsa for this.
Yes, shut up. This mission's interesting. It's the part after this I'm gonna talk about. So basically, we're gonna go play hard mode, as I'm gonna call this. So we're gonna destroy the diners. Kill the scientists that came out. So this is why America's the way it is. Actually, it wouldn't be far off. Destroy those, and now funny signs just appearing out of nowhere.
They just took the diner, too. We gotta set up a line and hold them here.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm not sitting around here waiting to get abducted.
Keep your panties on, Mary. I just got a word over the radio. There's an army convoy right outside this town. With tanks.
Thank God.
With
Thank
tanks.
Majestic. Silhouette got the army to do something right for once. Take some cars and go get them.
Try and stop me.
I fucking love these guys. It's a shame because it's actually the last time we see them together. Wanna know why? We're gonna step... Oh. This is not what I had in mind. I forget... It may be the mission after this. These things are very, tough because they are Majestic. Majestic is the strongest, force so far. That's actually the strongest force in the game. Actually, I think they're the strongest force in the series, honestly. Because of what it is. Because the military is not as strong as it in Destroy Humans 2. Compared to this game. You want to get rid of these missile launchers. These missile launchers do a shit ton of damage. And my health glitched, so I wouldn't know if I'm full health or not, which I do. You just gotta circle them,
That was a close call.
Alright,
Well,
this is the
one
part I was
thing's
thinking of.
certain. Majestic are far more dangerous to our mission than I had heretofore suspected. I say it's high time we abducted one of these.
The best way to do this, you're gonna abduct them.
Dark Black, and gave him a good trophy.
Yeah.
But
I don't die first. Oh my god. No, 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 no.
How does it look like that?
Come on, grab. God damn it. Okay. That's the hard mode, in my opinion. He went to go hide. He is actually being smart. Alright, so when you die again, you clone created. We are playing as Cryptosporidium 138. Same character. Actually, based off the character from Destroy Humans 2. We'll have to... Yeah, it's a big spoiler. Good thing nobody's listening, so...
Crypto, you're going to investigate the activities of the human scientists. I want to establish the connection with the Majestic.
So we're gonna do this again. I'm just gonna rush through it. That was my stupidity. I knew my health was low. I was like, "Come here, you piece of shit!" And then he kind of just did not listen. He knew.
You have the right to remain silent. I'm gonna come after you. Wanna resist arrest? Stop! I'm holding you!
That special seasoning has succeeded beyond my wildest dreams. These people are now rabid paranoiacs and incredibly hostile to anyone who's different. And as an unexpected side benefit, 78% of them are now registering Republican.
Oh boy. Like I said before, someone's gonna shut up. Yeah, boy. Cops. Come on.
The psychotropic compounds in that Scheissen turned our lab rats
what are you doing over here? It's supposed to be
junkies. I know I'm not supposed to eat from the diner, or I'll turn into a mindless paranoid drone. But that rhubarb pie is calling my name. Heinrich! Liebchen! Ever since I was a small boy in Stuttgart, I dreamed of drugging the food supply of an entire population.
On the bright side, keep the thoughts.
It's my job. God, I love America.
God, I love America.
Clearly, the scientists are responsible for carrying out Majestic's population control schemes. Normally, I'd ask you to destroy the scientists, but we have a bigger problem.
That reminds me, speaking of Destroy Humans 2, the remake crashed like crazy. It just crashed non-stop every time I played it. I played it for like an hour or two and it just started crashing. And so I had to turn it off.
If every human in this country turns paranoid,
well, I had to turn it back on. And, you know, progress would not be saved half the time. So I had to redo stuff. I was not happy about it in the slightest. It took me forever to beat 100% that version though. Like, damn, everything was just not so spread out. And I actually did it without looking up a guide, for the most part. I think I gave up around the end. Alright, we're gonna do this again. Okay, I don't need a cutscene. The problem is the missile launchers, like I said. They are the most devastating thing in this series. I mean, it goes to missile launchers, to tanks, to everything else. It's just insane. And here's the problem, you don't get a good weapon for Saucer until like a couple missions from now. Which, you know, there's only like a handful of missions, like I said. Thank God for trees. Alright, we're gonna do this again.
That was a close call.
What they want you to do, what they really want you to do here, they want you to go land the saucer, go all the way back, hypnotize this guy, bring him back, or you can carry him, whichever. This is my way of doing it. We're gonna pick his ass up, we're not killing him.
I think you're going to have to
We're gonna go take him to the saucer, get away from these missiles, hope the guy don't get shot. You're gonna stop shaking him, you're gonna slightly drop him, you're gonna land the saucer, and you gotta exit the saucer, and then the cutscene will happen automatically. Speedrun tactic. I knew this before, I don't even think I looked at a speedrun of this game before, and I really need to, because I've watched a speedrun of everything else. There he is. We win. Funny cutscene. This cutscene is actually really great. I'll be quiet during it.
Go to hell, Klaatu. You think I'm scared of a 3-foot space hamster?
I think you should be. Now, we can do this easy, or we can do it hard. Your choice. What do you know about a downed Furon scout ship?
A what?
Sorry, let me put it in baby talk. A flying saucer. Crashed somewhere or captured. Of course not. What do you know about Majestic?
I know we're gonna kick your little green ass all the way back to Mars.
I'm not. These weapons, where are you making them? How many agents does Majestic have? How many other towns are you in? Son of a... Don't get mad. Get sadistic. I think this calls for the Jumbo probe. Hurts, don't it, monkey boy? You want it to stop, don't you? Then give Daddy what he needs.
Mind control experiment. Rockwell movies. Furon DNA. Area 42.
Prepare to return to the mothership, Crypto. We're going back to Rockwell for the last time.
In a second. Hold still, monkey boy. Let me just...
He's dead. But anyway... Why would that be in the news? Like, how would that be in the news? Anyway, we're done here for a while. We got 5,000 DNA. Anyway, we're gonna do one more mission. I'm gonna call it a night. This mission is actually pretty short. It's one of my favorite missions, and I have a lot to talk about it.
Just what you need.
And we're gonna get our chain life into 2 additional targets. Nothing for that, nothing for the saucer. But anyway, we're going back to Rockwell for the last time. Teenage Zombies from Outer Space. Now, that is a movie, by the way. Well, it's close. It's not the exact name. But, yes. Look at the detail inside the buildings.
Dancing,
Tell me how cool
rock
that
and
is.
roll.
For
Why,
2000,
if it weren't for that juke joint down by the river, I'd never get my rocks off.
You said a mouthful, Cupcake. There's a whole wide world out there, and we're missing it.
But where can we go, Billy? This town's a one-way ticket for wild hearts like you and me.
It's tearing me apart!
What you need is a new direction.
Exactly.
A real purpose in life.
Freaking A!
Ever thought about homeland protection?
Home what?
Wise up, Romeo. There's a 500 million Reds who'd love nothing better than to rip that varsity sweater right off your back.
No kidding.
Take this little pamphlet. It'll tell you everything you need to know about protecting your little corner of the country from communist invasion.
Thanks a million, Daddy-O.
Freaking A.
Wow. There goes
Who's this
real
freaking A? I don't understand what that's supposed to mean. I'm gonna look that up when I...
Meow.
Oh. Plot.
That's the last of them. Must have papered every JD in the stinking burg.
And our little film strip?
Spooled up and ready to go. The pimply projectionist is none the wiser. Won't those kids be surprised when Abbott and Costello turn into Jimmy and Johnny Commie Killer in Reel 6?
Good work, Agent, and not a moment too soon. We need to be in Santa Modestra yesterday. Don't break for yellow. Read me?
Loud and clear.
Oh, he just disappeared in the car. What? I swear this was
Sounded
not
like
Buggy
Secret
Cruggy like
Agent
this.
Man was taking orders from the one in goggles. Want me to blow him up?
Honestly, that would have been helpful to also this, I always
The
love
humans
watching
drive their
this.
carbon combustion transports in, and thence view projected images for the purpose of entertainment.
Entertainment! Okay, we don't know concerns.
Makes perfect sense.
Stop right there! You ain't getting away.
But this area is really, I always will love this area. Kind of reminds me of home, which I am still currently at, but over here, you may hear that. This is a real movie. This is Planet 9 from outer space. This is known as one of the worst movies ever made. Also, look, he's Moss. Anyway, one of the worst movies ever made. You can sit here and watch. I believe it does show the exact whole movie. This movie's horrible. And as a bonus after completing this, oh my god, I forgot about him! After completing this mission specifically, you unlock this movie. You can just watch it in the extras. And it works in the PS4 version of this game. It don't work in the remake, of course. But it works. I have this movie on VHS too. It is
prepared a special
I have watched it. It's
sure the
horrible.
audience will
There's also another movie. It's called
boy and
Teenagers from Outer Space.
I'm on
It is also horrible. Actually, what am I saying? You know, you get a preview for this movie, and then Teenagers from Outer Space is also a movie you get. It's also not good. It's also it's horrible. But it's not like it's horrible, but it's not as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. And I like my sci-fi films, so you know how I am.
Communist activities.
Basically, go grab that reel, and I don't know why it's all the way over there, but get ready for the best movie ever made. I call it, what's a movie that's kind of
now
like
sit
that?
back and enjoy the following educational presentation
forgot.
from the Furon
Anyway.
Empire.
This is our
Crypto!
This
the humans
sucks.
are trying to stop the movie! Kill the bastards! Have they no respect for art?
I forget. That's so funny. Holy shit, he got burned. This is really easy, by the way. You really just... The green guys, they do as much damage as a tank. Sometimes a tank does more, but these things just... They kill. Like, really bad. They actually really hurt. Also, there's no music here. Like, it's supposed to just not have no music. I don't know why. What are you doing? Get away from me! I wish there'd be more people watching this, because I have a lot to say when it comes to stuff like this. Get the rifle guy. I'm not paying attention. Get out of here. But, yeah. This is it. This is the whole mission. The missions are very simple in this game, except for the later ones. The later ones actually do get pretty bad. Like, difficult. None of the missions in this game I actually despise. You know, there's always a, you know, some of my favorite games. I was like, parts of games I despise. In Resident Evil 4, both the original and the remake, I always dread the island. The island is just not fun. That's a great picture, by the way. That picture gets reused so many times throughout the series. By so many times, I mean like twice. But that's it.
Hey, I saw your pal later.
Oh, we just got shit. He missed.
You hear that?
Point blank. That's the sound of me kicking your ass. But anyway. B-Movie now showing. Orthopox has researched a new upgrade. This is your archives. This is a very cool area. Like, I like these statues. You get B-Movies, you get Furigami, which is just whatever it's called. And you got Propaganda, which is the makings and trailers of this game. And making of movie. I don't know what this was supposed to be. I don't know if it's like an E3 thing. Or it's not E3, I mean this is E3. I don't know, this was something. Could you imagine stuff like this being shown at E3? Actually, E3's gone, there's no more E3. You got the handbook, you got your report, which shows you all this stuff. Politicians assassinated. G-Men erased. And then you get your movies. Planet Not from Outer Space. It's basically what was on screen. Classic. I mean, I always like the flying saucer designs, other than that. You unlock that, but you don't unlock the, other thing. You know, you get your THQ logo, you got the Panamax Studios, you get the credits. The credits in this game, I wish the credits in the remake suck. I hate them. I despise the credits in the remake. It's just so boring and bland. This had the aesthetic. This mainly shows the aesthetic of that. And you get the movie. It don't have all the cutscenes, obviously. Actually, you get the Furigami based around oh, it's Furigami. Why not just call it Furigami? Furigami. Ogami, my favorite character.
You know what they say about a Furon with a really...
Oh yes, also upgrade. And increased damage, so our death ray is as powerful as it'll get. As you can see, we have 2 spots for 2 weapons. I'm talking too much.
So what would you like to upgrade, you little ball of unbridled aggression?
Why is chat showing? Did I press something? Anyway, I'm gonna end this now. I'm gonna finish this tomorrow or the next day, whichever I feel. Actually, I might not be home tomorrow, so it'll probably be the day after. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a good night. Shit. Options. Save the game. And we are 27% of the way through. Basically. Thank you all for watching. I will see y'all whenever.